Just guys being dudes.
Hey guys, before we get into the video, I want to talk to you about our sponsor today, and that is BetterHelp.com. If you don't already know, BetterHelp is affordable, private, online counseling. You can get access to licensed, trained, fully accredited counselors and therapists that are LGBT friendly, religious or non-religious, and it's also great for couples counseling. And signing up is a super easy process. Just go to betterhelp.com/Ty, which will be linked in the description. Fill out a questionnaire and they match you with a counselor that is right for you, and you can start counseling today. What's also great about BetterHelp is that it is affordable. It is cheaper than in-person counseling, and if you can't afford counseling, there is financial aid available. Pricing is between $35 and $65 a week for unlimited counseling, meaning you're connected with a counselor the entire time via your phone or computer, and you can schedule a video chat, phone call, or text sessions whenever you want. So BetterHelp is extremely convenient. You don't have to get up and go to physically be present with a counselor, which, you know, for me is such a big thing. I know that whenever I am feeling particularly down, one of the hardest things is to just get out of bed and get myself together. So the convenience factor of being able to get the help that you need from wherever you are, you know, right from the comfort of your own home, is just super awesome. And if you don't vibe with the therapist you're matched with, you can switch. So just another added layer of ease. I think that everyone should have access to affordable therapy, and I love that BetterHelp is an option there for so many people who would not otherwise have that. So please, if you're interested, click the link below, go show them some love, and thank you BetterHelp for sponsoring. Let's get into this video. We have some pretty heavy topics coming up, so you might want to talk to a therapist after this.
Hey, what's up you guys? It is Ty, and in today's video I want to talk about an observation that I have made, mostly when hanging out with the guys, just broing around. I've been in a similar situation a few times and have noticed a pattern where if a guy has the opportunity to have sex, then he is expected to do so, like in any situation. And so an example that I want to give is that I was once at a party and there was a girl hitting on me and sort of making herself available, but she was considerably more drunk than I was, and I also just wasn't feeling it. And so, you know, I didn't make any moves to go forward with the act. And my guy friends that were there were very consistent about encouraging me to just sleep with the girl. And it was not in a rude way or in an inconsiderate way. It was just, to them, it was like they didn't understand that a guy would not want to do that. Like, it's just, can't relate kind of thing. And I get that, like, do whatever you want to do. I think casual sex is fine, do that. But it is so almost expected for girls to, like, be some sort of conquest that, you know, like, if a girl is down for a guy and he's not down for her, it's somehow, like, just so unheard of for the guy to say no. And this obviously has a lot of undertones of, like, toxic masculinity, or like that's actually what it is. You know, societal expectations of men and women, but I don't really want to get in too deep about analyzing that. I don't think that I'm qualified. I'd probably just make myself there you go. I'd probably just make myself sound stupid. But I do want to say that as a trans guy, I myself, and I have known other guys that have been in that situation. And with most of the other guys, they just go through with it. And I have plenty of friends who talk about sleeping with girls that they had no even physical attraction to, just because, like, they could do it. And so it's, to them it seems so obvious, but to me it seems so obvious that you wouldn't. Maybe it's because I'm trans and I've experienced a little bit of both sides of that social expectation, norm, dynamic, whatever. I guess I just want to come to you guys and sort of ask your experience, if it's something similar, and if not, I want to send a message to my viewers and mostly the younger men out there, trans or cis, basically just letting you know that it's okay to say no. It's not gay to not want to have sex with a certain girl, and it's not straight to not want to have sex with a certain guy. It's fine. You're fine. You're allowed to have taste in people. You're allowed to have standards. You're allowed to say no in situations that you feel like aren't okay for you to say yes. That might not be something that the people around you express, but that is true. In that situation that I talked about earlier, my friends were in no way like rude or judgmental or were like, oh, what are you, gay? It was just more to them like that was the only option. And I feel like that's because so many guys are socialized to believe that. And like I said, maybe it's because I wasn't socialized to believe that any sexual partner is an automatic yes. But it is so strange to me seeing that now, when it's something that I never saw before. But yeah, I mean, it's almost sad to me to see guy friends who go through with stuff with people that they're not feeling that towards. Because it's like, I mean, I don't know how much you can really enjoy that. One would think not much. And I'm sorry, that sucks. Hashtag meninist, joking. I think there's like a lot of sort of shitty and problematic themes here at play. And content warning, I'm gonna talk about not completely consensual stuff. So here's that. I think that it has those undertones of, you know, people thinking that men can't be raped. It's not the same thing, but it very easily could turn into that in a way. It's like when you see those posts of a teacher who sleeps with an underage student, if it's a man teacher sleeping with an underage girl, everyone is disgusted and outraged. When it's a woman teacher sleeping with an underage dude student, there are always these comments that are like, from men saying, I wish that was me, like that little kid is so lucky, what is he doing, why doesn't he realize what he's got? And it's sickening, because it's kids, like what are you talking about? And it almost has like those sort of vibes, even if it's not that drastic. I just think there's a lot of not great thinking and attitude towards men and like who they decide to have sex with. So this is just a thought, an observation, and a message. And that's it. Feel free to leave a comment sharing your experiences. This is just something that is so hard for me to understand, other than like, you know, when I see it through the scope of like the things that I mentioned, I get it, but I also just don't see why it's a thing. But I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.